Tebow. Guys, today we did it. We added none other than Tim Tebow to the 2025 updated rosters, updated schedules, updated everything. Denver Broncos. Don't ask about the preseason. I didn't do the preseason, but I did the regular season, okay? I did all the regular season stuff. Everything is updated. Rosters, schedules, everything. And we're just going to see how good Tim Tebow does. Because at the end of the day, Broncos might have one of the best defenses this upcoming season. They got McLaughlin at running back now. They also have Courtland Sutton and Mims at wide receiver. And then the big thing they did this offseason was they got a linebacker named Dre Greenlaw. So, should be pretty dang good there. They also drafted Barron in the first round as well. So they drafted a cornerback who somehow, some way isn't even a starter on their team right now because of how good that defense truly is. So let's just see how it goes. Regular season, here we come. Normally when I do simulations with Bo Nix, I would say on average, Broncos kind of go 9-8, 10-7. So now with having one of the greatest quarterbacks in Broncos history, don't check me on that one. I'm expecting a better record than 10-7. And so far, Tim Tebow is 4-0. So, expect the unexpected, as Tebow so far is lighting up the league. He's also a little bit mobile too, which actually helps out a lot. All right, beat the Eagles. They crushed the Eagles, and then they lose to the Jets. Bruh, come on. You got to be kidding me. You can't lose to the Jets. And now they play the 0-6 Giants. They beat the 0-6 Giants 6-3. What? Russell Wilson, 2 interceptions. Tim Tebow, 1 interception. 6-3. And hold up, was that like early? They both scored 3 points in the second quarter, and then the Broncos won by scoring 3 in the third. That is like the perfect summary of Tim Tebow's career. You start off the year 6-1, or at that time 5-1, right? You go against an 0-6 team. You beat them 6-3. That's the perfect example of Tim Tebow's career. If you had to put Tim Tebow's career in a nutshell, that would be what his career would be. And Trey, whoa, my mama. Hold up. Trey Greenlaw, torn tricep, out 19 weeks. Well, that was the big guy signing this offseason, and now he's out until forever. And they beat the Chiefs. Shout out to Tim Tebow. 32 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. I got to check rushing because Tebow is somewhat mobile, but 317 yards, not bad. Not going to get Josh Allen numbers, it looks like, right away, but hey, I'll take what I can take. And also, week 13 is always messed up, so they beat the Commanders. That's really all that matters. They beat the 5-7 Raiders. Okay. They're playing the Packers, and they lose to the Packers. Rip the dreams of the Tim Tebow. Beat the Jaguars. Will they season sweep the Chiefs? They will not. So they split with the Chiefs. Wow. Okay, so their defense is collapsing. And now torn pectoral out 26 weeks for Benito. That definitely not the greatest. All right, so they make the playoffs 13-4, but at what cost? Because it looks like their whole entire freaking defense is out. I mean, yeah, they did it. they somehow don't win the division because they split with the Chiefs, and the Chiefs had a better record. They go 13-4, and they still don't win the division. That is just heartbreaking. Tebow did put up 443 yards. Not bad. We could actually talk about MVPs, though, at least. That's another thing. Tebow came in third for the MVP race. Okay. And let's see the playoff schedule. We got here is going to be Tebow at 5th seed. 13-4 and their 5th seed. Cam Ward is going to lose to the Broncos by 42-14. Cam Ward put up 195 yards and 1 interception. Tebow had himself a playoff game and a half. Now we have ourselves the best teams, 13-4 versus 15-2. And the Broncos beat the Ravens by 3 points. And the Chiefs lose. Lamar, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. The Chiefs lose to the Bills. So now it's Bills versus Broncos championship, which looks like the Broncos might have lost. We will see in 1 minuto. They did. They lost 35-21. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I mean, he had 4 touchdowns in that game. Josh Allen was just Josh Allen-esque. So Vikings, Bills, Super Bowl. Neither team has won a Super Bowl. One team will win. And bam. Josh Allen wins. So Sam Darnold cannot get a Super Bowl win, but he does get, not Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold went to the Seahawks. J.J. McCarthy can at least get something. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Deuces.